RuPaul Season 4, Episode 8. Check it out. It's the episode. Does anybody know what went on there? Does anybody know what went on there with Willem on Seasons 4 RuPaul's Drag Race? Anybody know? I'm back. Right, it's me back. Charged camera. Charged battery. Right, where was I? I never saw the Drag Race from the beginning. I never saw it. At the time it was first broadcast from the beginning. I'm only watching it now, say one episode every 2-3 days on Netflix. And that episode I mentioned, which is the subject of today's video, Season 4, Episode 8, where RuPaul gets on to Willem for doing something he shouldn't be doing, breaking the rules, that's how it's described as, and he's thrown off the show. Right? Can anyone out there in YouTube land tell me, at the time, if, obviously, anyone out there who watched at the time can tell me what was the stink at the time regarding that show? I don't so much want to know the facts around what Willem was taking. I presume it was a drug, a slimming drug, because he went on to boast that he had a 24-inch waist, yet he had a fully muscular toned body. It was one of those tablets which probably at the time, 10 years ago, it was all the craze on the internet, wasn't it? Exemplar Jordana Brewster from the Fast and Furious franchise. I think she was known for taking them. One of those people where you tell they were taking some kind of slimming aid, but you weren't sure because it was one of those slimming aids which didn't waste away muscle tissue. It was just the fat in the body which it wasted away at a high speed. About 10 years ago, and then with that is when that episode would have aired. I can imagine if that was the drug Willem was taking, it was the same one, say, which was going around, which I say Jordana Brewster may have been taking. It's not revealed in the show. I'm just curious, what was the stink at the time? Anyone watching this video can tell me, what was the stink at the time that show was broadcast? I thought straight away I could go online and I could find out the facts. I'm just curious, what was the hearsay, what were the rumours, what was going on at the time? What was the stink at the time that show was broadcast surrounding Willem and his booting off the show, basically? I was just taking to him in that season as well. I was just taking to him. You can tell by looking at him in the face that he had the same kind of look as the actress Jordana Brewster. Really gaunt in the face, but still had muscle tone in the body. But I didn't really think much of it. And as I was watching the show, I was watching it, like I say, totally unawares of what was coming on. There was like Chad Michaels and that Styx character, something Needles. Those two were up at the end doing the dance off at the end, the sing off at the end, and then they finish their sing off, and then one of them normally gets thrown off, doesn't it, out of the two? And then RuPaul says, Willem, come forth, and all that we have noticed. And Willem his face didn't change at all. He still had that same smile. He was giving absolutely nothing away. And then I was like, I had to sit down as I was watching it. It was just dead surreal because Chad Michaels and Needles dude didn't seem to know what the fuck was going on either. And yet, I said before on my video this morning, but I didn't know it would cut off. I didn't know my battery would cut off on me. The show is edited, and it is highly stylized. It's edited stylistically to fit the running time of the show, to create a certain image. It's edited in such a way to create entertainment for the public. It's a highly stylized show. I'm aware of that. Totally aware of that. What I'm curious about is, anyone on YouTube land out there can tell me what was the stink at the time, what was the stink which the show stirred up at the time, what the rumours going around at the time that show was put out initially. I'm extremely curious. I was totally buzzing off the whole drama, the whole affair of the show. As I say, I was taken so much. I had to sit down as I was watching it. I was really taken with the whole drama of it. As I say, I'm totally aware it's an edited show. I'm totally aware of that. But still, there must have been some kind of stink created at the time, and it's that which I'd like to know. I'm so curious about. Please message me, let me know via Twitter or YouTube. Message me, let me know, if you watched it and got onto the sting. Let me know what was going around at the time, what was said about Willem and what he was taking, and all the hearsay surrounding it. Let me know if you got onto all that, etc., etc. Let me know. I'm dead curious. I'd be curious to hear what the stink was surrounding that show. Yeah. Cheers. Nice one. Thank you. Out. See ya.